Hi everyone, thank you for joining me for the monthly card readings for each sign. If you enjoy these free readings, you can show your support by donating or purchasing some of my many wares. If you can't afford to purchase anything, you can still show your support by subscribing, thumbs-upping, sharing, or take a second to click on one of the ads. Thank you in advance for your continued support, and I truly appreciate each and every one of you. Now on to the reading. Hi everyone, before we get to the monthly December reading, I wanted to show you what this kind of looks like. These are the year ahead readings that I'm going to be offering. I did them last year. They're a big hit. This is going to be for the year 2016. It's a video reading, and this is going to be the layout. It goes by quarters. The first quarter is January, February, March. This is not necessarily January, February, March. It's just the first 3 months overview, then the next 3 month overview, the next 3 month overview, next 3 month overview, and then I'll pick one animal totem card for you. This reading is for the year of 2016, and as a video reading that's private, you'll be able to watch it over and over again. I did them last year. It was a big hit. And also with the holidays coming up, be sure to check out my Redbubble site for a lot of great gifts. Okay, on to the reading. Hi Capricorn, welcome to the January 2016 Taroscope with Animal Totem. This is going to be the Hanson Roberts deck, and then I'm also going to use my own creation, the Beast Mistress Animal Oracle cards. Okay, let's get rolling. Oh, and happy birthday to Capricorn for all you January Capricorns. Alright, what's going on for Cap in January 2016? Oh, okay. Well, this one, there's a couple here. And a few here. Okay, Capricorn. January 2016 tarot reading. One more. Okay, well, I think there's a lot of going to be changes of people. People that you associate with. Because look how many of these are court cards. Quite a few here. This whole row is. And this guy's here. And then these are people too, people gathering. So, well, you know, I always want to tell you too, don't forget, you know, this time of year is your powerful new year. You know, it's you know, everybody does the January 1st thing, you know, the New Year's resolutions. But in addition to that, the day of your birthday is always your personal new year. You know, so no matter what day that falls in. And then secondly, we are going to have a new moon on the 9th in the sign of Capricorn. So that's also going to be a powerful date to manifest what you want to create for the year. I mean, the Tower is in the spread. I mean, that is a card of big change. It just, you know, there's this guy in reverse over here. I mean, and maybe it's you. Because this is an earth sign person, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. It could be you. As I tell you every month, if you've never seen these readings, that just because these are queens and these are kings, I don't assign it has to be a female, it has to be a male in these general readings. It's whoever. It's a, you know, whatever kind of person. So you got fire sign person, Leo, Aries, Sag. Air sign person, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Earth sign person, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Water, you have all four of the elements here. Water sign person, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. So you got water, fire, air, earth. You've got all four there. You know, and a couple of them are in the upright position, and that's cool, but then there's people in reverse, and the Tower is in here too, so it does seem like, and this card is also, both of these are cards of like struggle and competition, friction, struggling, stuff like that. It just kind of seems like there's a situation that may be sort of like a pressure cooker, and it's just getting ready to explode or go here. There's good and bad, you know, there's a lot of people involved, because this is a card of a bunch of people being together too, groups of people. So there's just a lot of people involved. And, you know, some are good, some are not so good, some you're going to get along with and be, you're going to be on your side, and some are not going to be on your side. The thing that I get about this, it's almost as if these two are sort of shielding from the Tower. You know, they're like a buffer. You got like a little buffer zone in here before this and that. It really feels like this is you and you're really fighting with this person. Because if you were to continue this row, it would be like that, right? Two people in reverse and a fight and a conflict in the middle. And he's right by the tower too. Again, he, she, whoever. So it does feel like it's, now that I'm looking at it, it feels like it's really more maybe a concentration of one person that you're having some difficulty with. And I feel like you have a lot of people on your side, because like I said, these two are sort of like a buffer between the tower and you. And also the Three of Cups is people that are harmonious with you. You know, it's happiness, celebration, groups, you know, joining together of groups and of people and stuff like that. And they're on this side of you, and they're on that side of you. So it's kind of like you're surrounded. But I also want to note that you are in the reverse position. So it's not just like, well, I'm right and everybody knows I'm right, and you're wrong. Blah. It's like, because you're in reverse too. So there's something that, you know, you have something to adjust or change or learn from this too. It's not all that you're all right and they're all wrong. Because the other thing is stars in reverse here too. Stars, your spirit guides, angels, and everything beautiful. And so star in reverse is like, we're not guiding you toward this. This is, your ego is at work, and your ego is getting activated by this confrontation. It's not like you're just the saint walking on water and everybody knows you are. Even though you have a lot of support, there's something. Here's what I want to say, that there's some kind of lesson here that maybe you're not getting. This isn't just about drama for drama's sake. You know, there's some kind of other underlying deeper thing going on, and maybe you're not getting it. I definitely feel like you should be breaking ties with this person, though. You know, that seems to be very clear. And this could be the water person, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. And it does seem like there will be a lot of friends and support and, you know, good energy around you. You know, there's going to be a lot of good stuff around you. And support. And this almost, because this is like out of the ordinary. So it feels like you might be stepping out of the ordinary as far as groups of people that you associate with too. So maybe you're going to be thrust into a new situation around new groups of people because of this. I mean, so this could be work too. Maybe this is your boss. He said, quit, screw you, I'm done. And then you're in a new job with new people. It could be like that. But there's a change happening, and it does, you know, tower's a pretty big thing. It's not, it's like a big, and especially aligned with this, in the same row as this. So it's like tension, fighting, something that's escalating, and, you know, kind of gets the top blown off, maybe. Alright, I want to look at some of these other cards up here. See, there is something that's been like sort of trickling in your ear, tapping you on the shoulder, you know. Four of Cups is here, so that's like Spirit's trying to communicate with you. That's all over the place here. This is saying you've got the messages, you've got some messages, but you're skeptical about it. You're second guessing it. You're like, I don't know. You're pondering it. I don't know. You know, it almost reminds me of like you could be in a position of, well, why should I go? You know. They're the one who's wrong. Why should I be the one to leave? You know, I have more of a right to be here than them. You know, and when you're running up against this friction and stuff, that is the universe is saying, tap, 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 hello. Maybe it's time to go a different direction, you know. And this Ace of Swords is in reverse here too. You know, that's that, you know, you're hoping for that but somehow it's all going to change. Somehow, even though it's dark and, you know, it looks bad, this sword's going to pierce and the light's going to shine through. Well, reverse, it's usually a no. And I always look at what does this card point at. It points right at the Tower. So it's telling us that you're not going to win this. There's this fight. It's just going to escalate, you know. It's escalating. This new thing that's coming up is so much better, too. It's lighter, it's easier, it's happier. It is part of some long time dream that you've had, you know. Like maybe you have this dream about something, but then you can't, you can't, obstacles get in the way. Maybe this relationship, whether it's a work relationship or a personal relationship, was really getting in the way of this dream, this long-term, bigger dream that you're really wanting. Sometimes you have to get jolted out of a situation. But I mean, the Tower is here, but honestly, the cards are mostly favorable. These two seem so bright. They're just right there with you. They're just a big support to you. This is the bright spot right here to me. This is the bright spot, and this is the bright spot. So it's the people that are cool and you do get along with, and you do love and stuff like that, and love you and support you. It's a mutually supportive environment too. That's another thing I get about all this stuff. So there's some difficult relationship is coming to an end maybe, but I feel like it was an obstacle in your path. And you have to move that out of the way in order to get to a place that you really want to be. And a lot of this is having to do with people and relationships. These are positive relationships that are surrounding you and like protecting you and almost shielding you. That's the first thing I got was like they're shielding you from that. Okay, let me get your animal totem. Don't forget to check out all my stuff on all my sites. You can find it under that info stuff. Year ahead's available for a short time more till the end of December. And the other one is really cool, the Soul Journey reading. It's really deep and it's really cool. It's a video reading you have forever, and it's relevant forever too. And a lot of people really like it. If you want to go a little deeper, that might be something you might be interested in. Okay, Animal Totem for Capricorn, January. Spider. Spider's awesome. I'm going to put it up here. If I forget to post it on the editing, then just freeze frame it and look at it. So I want everybody to look at it and see what you get out of it. Okay, Weaver of Fate, Creator of Life, Patient Builder of Sacred Geometry, Transcending Time and Space. All are joined in the Wheel of Life. Well, the Wheel of Life, because the spider is very much like the Wheel of Fortune. And Wheel of Fortune, one of the big things about that is its timing. It's divine timing. It's fate. It's destiny. It's getting back aligned with your true path. Because that's what I feel up here. You can't force this thing to work out. For some of you, this is a personal relationship. Because I just heard that song by Bonnie Raitt, I Can't Make You Love Me If You Don't. What a tearjerker that one is. I can't make your heart feel something it won't. So that's, I just heard that song. So some of you, this might be your romantic relationships. It might be ending. But then there's this new influx of positive people. But it's all fated. And it's divine timing, too, with the wheel. Everything, everything in its own time, in the right timing. All are joined in the Wheel of Life. So this is again, of the joining of the people and the connection with the people. And it's about all are one, basically. That's kind of what that message is. Weaver of Fate, Creator of Life. So, circumstances show up. It's like first, they tap you on the shoulder, and then it may escalate to Tower if you're not listening. So it's up to you. You still have to be the one, usually, to make the change, be the force in your own life, be the creator of your own fate. You don't have to let things go this far. You don't have to keep fighting with this person or whatever, This is just one possible scenario. You always have free will to change your course and do things a different way, and that's another thing that Spider talks about. It's like a Saturn cycle, because I think the spider has 8 legs, and it's 8 and Saturn. So sometimes these patterns, and Saturn is your ruler, Capricorn, sometimes these patterns are setting up for 8 years. I think the spider has 8 legs, doesn't it? Or maybe it has 6. I was compelled to talk about that 8 thing. Anyway. Alright, Cap, we'll have a great happy birthday and a happy new year. Don't forget to do all your manifesting on January 9th with the new moon in Capricorn. Okay, thanks for watching, liking, sharing. Remember, your love and beauty incarnate. Bye.